Hello, Fluke. How are you? I forgot to turn this one on. There we go. Hello, Ina. Excuse me. How are you, Fluke? So, happy Mother's Day if you're a mother. And I'm here. I'm not normally here on Sunday, but I decided to do an extra live stream for an hour or two to answer all the questions for the mothers out there. If you're a mother, then you're first in line today. There we go. All right. Well, if you have questions about English, you're welcome to ask me. I will try to answer. You can even come on stage. Anyone? No? You guys are so shy. Why so shy? Come on, come talk to me. I'm waiting. Hmm. Hello, Unina. Hello, Fluke. Hello, Andrea. Hello, Yuki. Hello, Ina and Winky. Hello, Maggie and Y and Stella and Rika. Hello, hello, hello. Hola. Thank you, Ismail. Hello, Yvonne. I'm fine. How are you? Oh, I thought somebody raised their hand. Did somebody want to come talk? Raise your hand if you want to come talk. I'll bring you on stage. All right. Am I sick? No, I'm not sick. It's spring, so I have allergies. And my allergies often mean I have stuff in my throat and I cough. But I'm used to it. Hello, Ferdis. In Iran today isn't Mother's Day. Well, it is here. So once again, if you are a mother, then you're first in line today. So raise your hand if you want to come on stage and ask me a question or talk to me. Thank you, Yvonne. Where are you located, Yvonne? Are you in Madrid or where? Barcelona? Seville? Where? Annie wants to talk to me? Okay, well, that's okay. You can try. Oh, you're in Seville. All right. I almost got a chance to go there last year, but I didn't. We thought we were going to have time to take a day trip there, but we didn't get a chance to. Best place without a beach. Ah, I gotcha. I spent 2 weeks in Madrid, and I loved it. It was great. Yes, Annie, if you want to come talk, you can come talk. Relax. Relax. It's fine. Check one. Oh, I forgot these are not plugged
Hello,
in.
teacher.
One moment. Hold on, I gotta plug in my headphones.
I should dress well.
There we go. All right. Hello, Annie. How are you?
I'm fine.
Good.
I use this software maybe for several months, and I see you many times ago.
Oh, okay.
And your English is very well, but I don't have the courage to talk with you.
Well, you have it now.
Yeah.
I like the picture behind you. Oh, I forgot the name. I forgot the name of that character.
From the Japanese.
Yeah,
From the
yeah.
Japanese, very famous
Yeah.
painter.
That's right. Yeah.
There is a movie.
That's
It's a
right, the
We
movie.
call it yeah, it's a 龙猫.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It's
Long
a
Mao.
kite.
That's
It's
right.
a big kite.
Yeah.
龙猫.
Mm-hmm. Big cat. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, big kite.
So, where are you, Annie? Are you in Beijing or where?
I'm in Shanghai.
In
Shanghai,
Shanghai.
China.
Okay. Okay.
Did
All
you
right.
ever been to Shanghai?
I haven't, but I've always wanted to go.
That's a nice place. You should come there
Yeah.
to have a look.
I would like to. I would like to. I have to win the lottery.
When?
I have to win the lottery. Do you know what that means?
Oh, you
Lot-
want to buy
lot-
the
lottery.
lottery.
Yeah, 就是那个彩票.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I know that. Thank you. But you know the Chinese is not expensive. Maybe it's cheap.
Oh yeah. Well, yes, I know. Going to China, like in China, everything is cheap, but flying there is not cheap.
You should book. You should book maybe 2 months ago.
Yeah, 2 months in advance. Yeah, 2 months in
Yeah.
advance. I know. I used to live in Taiwan. I lived in Taiwan for 4 years.
Oh.
So I've flown to Asia many, many times, and
Yeah.
yeah. So I know about the tickets, and it's still expensive.
book it.
Even if you book it in advance, it's still pretty expensive. But I still want to go. I still want to go. I'll try to find a way.
Did you ever been to China before?
Only to Taiwan and to Hong Kong.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know there is a lot of very nice city in China.
Of
For
course.
example, Beijing, Shanghai, Chengdu,
Yeah,
Chongqing.
Shenzhen. Yeah, Suzhou.
Yeah,
Yeah, 我知道广州.
yeah, Fuzhou, Fuzhou,
广东.
Quanzhou.
Yeah, 我知道. Yeah.
There is a lot very beautiful city.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
You look fine. Don't worry.
Because I want to. It's already 10 o'clock.
Yeah, it's nighttime.
10 o'clock
Yeah,
p.m.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, are you a mother, Annie? Do you have children?
Yeah, I have a children.
Okay.
I have a
Well,
daughter.
happy Mother's Day.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And did,
Are you an English teacher?
yes.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And you love music. I know that.
Yeah, I'm also a musician.
Oh.
Yeah, I have more than
Can you
one
sing a
job.
song?
I'm a drummer.
Can you
我
sing
是
a
鼓
song?
手，鼓手。你可以看，后
Oh.
面有。
Oh.
Yeah, my drums are back there behind me. So I'm a drummer, not a singer. I can sing a little bit, but I don't like to sing without music. So,
You can sing and at the same time play your drugs.
yeah, that's a little hard to do, but I can try. someday I'll try that. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I know you can speak English very well, and there is always a lot of people in your room, but I don't know why today there is no other people online.
well, I just started just a few minutes ago, so usually it takes a little while. It takes a while before
Oh.
people show up. You know, maybe in about 30
So
minutes.
maybe I'm the lucky one.
Yeah,
I'm the
you
lucky
just
one.
started. Yeah, that's right. You just started online, so that's good. You're the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is always a lot of people talking with you, so I have no chance.
Well,
Before.
you know, you should try. Everybody should try because I think many people think that they won't get a chance to talk to me. But then nobody raises their hand. So actually, there are lots of opportunities to talk to me if you
Yeah.
raise your hand. But I have one rule. If you want to talk to me, you need to
Yeah.
have a question or a topic.
Oh.
You know, so sometimes people come and they talk to me and I say, "Well, what do you want to talk about?" And they say, "I don't know." That's not okay. If you want to talk to me, then you must have a topic or you must have a question, something you want to ask me about. So that's my only rule. Is you have to have a topic or a question. So
Yeah.
So Annie,
Because I
what is
think-
your trouble with English?
You are asking me what's the topic
What
of
i-
mine?
what is your trouble? 你有什么问题？
What's your
英文
trouble?
英文的
Oh.
问题。是
It's
英文的问题。
my trouble. My trouble is I didn't use English quite often, so I don't afraid. I have no courage to talk with you. I'm afraid you can't understand me very well.
I understand you just fine.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're fine.
But you know, there is a lot of people, they when they speak English, they have a lot of accent. Sometimes some people speak English I can't understand. But what you said, I can stand very well.
Well, that's because I'm a teacher. So I
Yeah.
try to speak more clearly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you sound fine to me, but what I would tell you is you need to practice more, but you don't need to practice speaking.
So
You-
what need to practice?
Thinking.
Thinking.
Yeah. If you think in English, then you're practicing English.
Oh.
So, I live in the United States, but I practice Chinese every day.
You practice speaking Chinese?
不是，我想
Just thinking.
Yeah.
Thinking in
想
Chinese
中文
way.
对，如果我要做什么，我可以做，可是我想中文，不是英文。
Wow, you can speak Chinese very well.
太好啊！所以我觉得你也可以在中国，每天你可以想英文。
Yeah.
Okay?
Thinking in the English way.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, I wish I can work in a English company, a foreign company. You know, maybe for example, my neighbor, the girl, study English major when she's in her university, and so now he work in a foreign company. And he can speak English very well and fly all the world. I admire of her. Actually, when I'm in my university, my English is not very. My English is the top one. You know, in my
Wow.
class.
Okay.
Yeah, my English is the top one in my class.
Well,
But
then,
I didn't start work in the foreign company, so my English become lower.
yeah.
Go down.
Yeah, well, then you just need to use it more. But you can use it without speaking it. You can use it just by thinking it.
Just thinking it.
Yeah.
So I need to learn some grammar again.
Yeah, you need to. Let me teach you how to say it. You need to brush up on your grammar. To brush up
Brush?
means to look at it again. 再一次看，因为你忘记。
Yeah.
So yeah, you have to look at it again because you've forgotten about it. But you did learn it, so you need to review it, right? So you need to look
Yeah,
at it again and
review.
review, right? But that's easier. You already learned it once. You just need to remember.
Yeah.
But
Right.
English grammar is not the most important thing. Communication is the most important thing. Your English is better than you think. Your English is better.
Thank you.
Yeah. So that means
I'm the top one.
so that means
I
you
have
just need
that.
to think. You just need to practice thinking more. That's all. And it's easy practice. It's easy practice. Anything that you normally do when you go to the store, next time you go to the store to buy food, buy groceries, think in English when you do it. Try to think
You know,
everything in
there
English.
is the exam in the Chinese university. We call the 四级六级. You know,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
四级六级 is a English exam in
Right.
in Chinese university. I have passed the 六级，叫CET6.
Okay.
CET6.
Okay, so that means you did really well. But many Chinese people, they can pass the test, but they can't really use English very well.
Yes.
Many.
Because we don't have the opportunity to use it.
Because you don't realize you do have an opportunity to think it. You do have the opportunity to think. You can think anywhere. You can go to the moon What language should you use on the moon? Should you use English or should you use Chinese? It doesn't matter. It's whatever you choose. If you go to Mars, what language should you think? You can think in any language you want. Yeah.
What's Mars?
那个 the planet.
火星。
火星，对。
Yeah， 火星。
Yeah， 如果你去火星，你想什么问？Right?
Actually, I have a plan to go to Bali Island this October.
Okay.
So practice some English.
Yeah. Okay. That's good.
Where is necessary to use in Bali
that's
Island.
good. But you don't have to go anywhere to practice a language.
Yeah.
You can practice where you're sitting. You can practice right now. Look around your room. Look around your room and say, 这个英文怎么说？这个英文怎么说？这个英文怎么说？ Right? Just look around and do you know?
This is table, computer, TV,
Yeah, okay,
and
good.
cooking.
Good. So you're practicing. And then look to see, is there something? Maybe there's one thing you don't know how to say. 这是你的功课.
Oh.
That's your homework to find out how do you say that, thing, right? And if you go to the store, practice English. 这个就是买完了，为什么？哦，太贵了，为什么？这是为什么？这是如果我去商店，我可以想，我需要买什么东西？whatever. I just think everything normally. 如果我看电视，我也可以想中文。我喜欢她，我觉得她是很漂亮。Right? I can think of just something simple while I watch TV, when I watch movies, when I go to the store, when I go to the park, when I cook dinner, when I do anything I do, I can do anything that I normally do, but just think about it in a different language. That's all.
Just think the English language or just think the word is okay.
That's right. Yeah. That's really good practice, because then your language will become comfortable here. And if it's comfortable in your head, then it will be comfortable when you speak. That's the reason why I can speak Chinese and I don't look nervous, because I can think in Chinese. So the words are ready. The words are ready. If you never think in Chinese, then if you never think in English, then it's like your English is in the closet. You put your English in the closet, and it's not ready because it's in the closet. And now you have to go get your English and take it out of the closet and dust it off, and it's not ready. So, excuse me. If you think in the language, then it will be ready when you want to speak. But if you never think in the language, then when you need to speak, you're going to feel nervous because it's not ready.
Yeah, you are right.
Yeah. So
And
it doesn't matter.
sometimes talk with others, other country people, and will be better to.
Yeah, of course. If
improve.
you can talk to people, of course you should. But I just want you to remember that you can practice reading, you can practice writing, you can practice listening, you can practice speaking, but you can also practice thinking. Okay? And that's one of the most important
Thank you very
points.
much.
If you practice thinking, it will help your speaking. If you practice thinking, it will help your reading. If you practice thinking, it will help your listening. If you practice thinking, it will help all the parts of language.
Oh.
Okay?
So there is 5 parts of English.
Yeah, 5, not 4. Yeah, they tell you there are
parts?
4, but there aren't 4. There are 5. Thinking.
5 parts.
Yeah. So somebody said how to practice thinking. Start with simple things. Simple, 简单的. So, 今天的天气就是很热. Today it's very hot outside. The weather is very hot.
That's a short sentence.
Yes, simple things. 我喜欢这个. I like that. 我不喜欢这个. I don't like that. 我要这个. I want that. 我不要. I don't want. I'm happy. I'm sad. I'm hungry. Those are easy. That's easy. Do it.
Actually, for example, I want to go to the Bali Island, so I will look for a lot of the words used for the maybe for the eating or for the airplane.
Right. Yeah.
And for the sea and for the seafood.
Yeah.
I can collect a lot of English words.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can. Yeah. And a good you can use ChatGPT or DeepSeek.
DeepSeek.
Go on DeepSeek. Tell DeepSeek I'm going to Bali and I want to have some English words that I need for my vacation.
Yeah, that's nice.
And it will teach you some phrases. You can say, I want to know how to order food in the restaurant. And it will help you remember how to do that. It will teach you how. So ask DeepSeek about preparing your English for your trip. It will help you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. It's a great way to practice practical language, practical English. You can just ask DeepSeek or ask ChatGPT to prepare, some restaurant English for you, or coffee shop English for you, or travel English.
I want to know how to speak the words.
Yeah, right. Well, it can help you with that too, because you can listen to it. It will speak also.
So they have very nice accent.
Yeah,
they have
usually
a very
do.
correct.
They
correct
usually
accent.
do. Yeah, they have an accent similar to mine usually. Yeah.
Yeah, I can understand very well.
Right.
Some people. Several years ago, when I go to the Phuji, Thailand, Phuji Island, the people they speak English have a very strong accent.
Yeah.
The Thailand people.
Yeah, sure.
Thailand people.
Many people.
泰国.
Yeah, 泰国的, yeah, 泰国人. Yeah. Yeah, many people have, different accents. If you speak English is not their language, it's their second language. So, of course, they have an accent,
Yes.
But the more you listen, you'll understand more if you just listen more.
Yes. Yes. You must to used to it.
Yeah, that's right. You have to get used to it. Yeah.
And there is a lot of 直播, the broadcasting, the Chinese people broadcasting on the WeChat. We use the app WeChat, 微信.
我也有.
There is a lot of people. They do the broadcasting and teach people how to speak English and how to use English. For example, when you want to travel, go out, and they teach you some English words necessary for the trip.
Yeah.
And you want to go to the restaurant, they teach you a lot of English words for the restaurant.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing some stuff on WeChat soon too, I think.
You want to what?
I'm also going to be doing some broadcasts on WeChat. 我也有微信，我要
Oh, you have
做
WeChat?
直播 Yeah, 有.
So there is a lot of, this is all Chinese friends on it.
Yeah, yeah. I have many Chinese friends and followers, and so I have WeChat, I have Bilibili, I have Little Red Book, I have Douyin.
Oh, you have Douyin? Can I add you?
Sure.
I want to add you.
I need to find out. I can't remember what my my name is on Douyin though. So I'll have to publish it later. Maybe later I'll publish it on my Hello Talk, so everybody can add me if they want to.
Yeah, I want to add your Douyin and Bilibili.
Yeah, I'm starting mostly on Xiaohongshu, but then I also want to do Bilibili and then Douyin. So, but it's so much work. too many.
So much work.
Yeah, too many different platforms. You know, there's too many platforms.
Maybe you just choose one. Choose
Yeah,
one
I
or two
might.
is okay.
Yeah, I might just do Bilibili and Douyin, or no, Bilibili and Xiaohongshu, maybe.
Oh, 有 Bilibili and 小红书.
Yeah. So, Anna, I'm going to let you go and go talk to somebody else for a few minutes, but I hope you had a lovely Mother's Day. And again, your English is better than you think. So, it's easier for you because you did learn English. So, you do have it. It's just your English is too old and you need to make it new again. You need to refresh it. Refresh your
Okay.
English. So, you can refresh it if 明天你需要做什么？
I want to think in the English way.
对，对，对，对。
I remember that.
对, yeah. So tomorrow, that's what you need to do. You need to start thinking in English as much as possible. Okay?
Thank you very much, Mike.
You're
See
welcome.
you later.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye bye. I want to go to sleep.
Okay, well, that was nice. Okay, let's see. We've got somebody else here. Thea. Thea's waiting. Hello, Thea.
Hi.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. And where are you in China? What city?
I'm in Beijing.
In Beijing. Okay. All right. Great.
Yeah.
And what can I do for you today? Do you have a question for me?
Yeah. I have my one question. Well, I heard you talking about speaking with non-native speakers,
Mm-hmm.
and that if we keep thinking, it will help to learn English.
So you want to know is it if you speak with non-natives, will that help you with your English?
Yeah. What's your advice?
It will help, but you have to be careful because when you learn from non-natives, you don't know if their English is correct or not. But
Yeah.
the truth is, even when you learn from natives, you don't know if their English is correct or not either, right? Some native speakers, they don't have good language. Their English might be very poor. So, it's possible. For example, my friend, his wife is Filipina, Filipinran, and she speaks English beautifully, perfectly. I mean, better than me, maybe. And so, again, she's not a native, but her English is perfect, and she's an English teacher. So some non-natives, yeah, it would be great to practice with them. But sometimes I tell people, if you need to practice speaking, you can practice speaking with natives. That's great. If you can find a native, then practice speaking with a native. But if you can't find a native, then yes, speak with non-natives. You can speak with other Chinese people, other Chinese girls and boys that are learning English. Practice with them. Maybe their grammar is not as good as your grammar, but maybe their vocabulary is better than your vocabulary. So, because maybe one person's English in one area might be better, so you can help each other, right? You can help support each other. And then, if you can't find a native speaker or you can't find a non-native speaker, you can find someone who doesn't know anything and then teach them what you know. Teaching is a really good form of practice because when you teach someone, you have to explain it to them. And if you don't know it, then you can't explain it. So it's really, really good practice to teach someone because it will help you understand if you really know it or not, if you really understand it or not. Okay? And then finally, if you can't find anybody to speak with, any natives or non-natives or someone to teach, just talk to yourself. Talk to the TV, talk to the mirror. If you have a dog or a cat, talk to your dog or your cat.
I did that before.
Yeah?
And it really helped me a lot.
Good,
Also, your advice is helpful as well.
good.
Yeah. Recently, I was talking with non-native speakers. How to say it? Their English. Some people will have good level of English.
Yeah?
In English, okay, in English.
Yeah?
And while others they didn't. They don't have so much fluent English
Right.
as I expect.
Well, that's because language it's something that we learn in school and then we forget all about the rules because language is not about rules. Language is about communication and expression. And so most people, in life, the more you do something, the more you forget how important it is. So you become so used to it, it becomes so common that you forget about its importance. We take it for granted. So that means that many people, when they speak, they're not careful with their words anymore because they don't need to be. In their environment, everybody understands them. So the language, that's how slang develops. Slang and local ways of saying things, it's what happens when language relaxes. Okay, in school you have all those rules, but then eventually language relaxes, and when it relaxes, now you have all these new relaxed ways of speaking, like slang. Okay, but you're right, there are many people who their level of English, maybe they didn't learn very well, or maybe they didn't care very much. Maybe the job or work that they do doesn't involve language at all, and so it's not important to them. So I'm an English teacher, so it's important to me. I have to be careful with my words, but most people don't think about their words very much. So that's why I tell everybody, when you're trying to find someone to listen to, be careful who you listen to. Don't just listen to anyone. Listen to people who speak well. But that means many people, if you go on YouTube, there are millions of people who speak, but there are not millions who speak well.
Yeah, understand it.
Yeah. And the same thing is true with Chinese or any other language. If I go to China, there will be some people who speak Chinese and I understand everything they say very clearly. And there will be some people that I won't understand them almost at all. Maybe their accent, maybe the speed, maybe the local way they speak, but I don't know the local way of talking, right? So this happens in every language. Every language. There are some people who speak really, really well, and there are some people who don't really care. And so their language is just not very careful.
Okay, I understand you.
Yeah,
Oops. Sorry.
it's okay.
Okay. I for those people who didn't fluently in English,
Mm-hmm.
I still learn something because I know what's wrong.
That's true.
What's
That's
wrong
true.
They say.
That's true. If you think that way, you can learn from people who don't speak well if you think about it that way. If you know they don't speak well, then yes, you can try to find the mistakes in their language. You know, you can try to pay attention to what's wrong. That's one thing that you should do when you're listening to someone. Because I'm a musician, this is easier for me. Musicians are, we always find someone we admire, and then we learn how to study what they do. We listen to what they do carefully on a level that most people can't understand. We're listening to the speed of the way they play. We're listening to the tone of the way they play. We're listening to the dynamics, the loud and the soft of the way they play. We're listening to the emotion of the way they play. We're watching their body language when they play. So we pay attention to these details, and you have to do that too. If it's a good speaker or a bad speaker, you have to pay attention to what makes them good or what makes them bad. Why are they good? Why are they bad? Oh, this person's intonation is amazing. The way they go up and down and up and down, it's interesting, and it makes the language sound more exciting, right? That's what intonation can do. If you have no intonation when you speak, then everything sounds like this, and it gets really boring because your voice has one sound only, and everybody hears only this the whole time, and that sounds really bad. Nobody wants to hear someone talk like this. It's weird, right? It's weird when you hear only one pitch the whole time. It would be like if I spoke Chinese and I only used one single tones all the time, right? Ni hao, right? You know, if I just said, right, 很高兴认识你, right? It's weird, right? It's weird, right? So that's why I mean, intonation is really important to a language, and you can pay attention to the way someone does it well, or you can pay attention to the way someone does it poorly. Okay.
I got.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, it sounds like your friends are having fun. You guys having a little party?
They're playing.
Yeah.
Sorry. For
That's
the
okay.
Noise.
No, it's all right. It's life.
Yeah. Okay. The other question I have is my vocabulary is quite like I have more reading vocabulary than my spoken vocabulary. Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, so
And
go ahead.
okay, yeah. And I learned how to improve my spoken English is to use my reading vocabulary.
Yeah, that's definitely one way to try to do that. Yeah. But it's hard sometimes because when you have some vocabulary, you don't know when to use it. You don't have an opportunity to use it. But this is a good way to practice with ChatGPT or DeepSeek. You can ask ChatGPT or DeepSeek to give you a language situation that will use these words. Right? So ask it to, if you say, I want to practice words, academic level English about science, right? And it will give you a situation, like maybe a conversation you have to have with the teacher with academic level English, right? Or if you want to speak about a certain topic, like maybe history, or you're talking about food or something, you can ask it to give you the situation you need so that you can practice those words. Because when you read, yeah, you learn lots of new words, but then you need an actual opportunity to be able to use those words. And you don't always get that opportunity. So that's why you need to create an opportunity. And do you know, one of my favorite ways to use ChatGPT is to play games with it, like a role-playing game. I do it with Chinese. And what I will do is I will ask it to create a situation like, okay, I'm in Taipei and it's morning and I have to get breakfast. And it will tell me, okay, you're on the street and across the street you see this and this and this. What do you want to do? And then you choose, oh, I'm going to go to the coffee shop and get some coffee. And now you have to interact with it and you have to ask for coffee and you have to type it or speak it and try to play a game. Like, it's like, well, they're called RPG games. RPG, it means role-playing game. Okay, and role-playing games are great for language. You know, you can use ChatGPT to put you in any situation. You can say, I'm on vacation in America. I need to use my English. Give me a situation. Or, you know, I'm at the airport. Please give me a situation where I can role play at the airport. I'm at a coffee shop. I'm at a restaurant. I'm on a date. Whatever. You know, you can create a situation where you have to respond and you have to choose what you do and how you say it. Okay? Yeah. Role-playing games for language learning. You know?
Yeah, it does help.
Yeah, it's very useful because it's a way for you to practice situations that you don't normally have.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I use it every day. I like to play these role-playing games, and then it's a good way to improvise language. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for
You're
your
welcome.
attention.
No problem. Yeah. So, is that all? Do you have any other questions for me, Thea?
I don't have
No?
any more.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think your English sounds great. Your English sounds great, so keep working on it. And you're asking the right questions. That's a really good sign. A teacher can determine the quality of a student based on the quality of their questions.
Because I'm also want to be a language teacher.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good.
So, yeah.
That's good because now you're thinking about how to solve those problems. You're imagining yourself as a teacher, so I have to think about these things. That's really good. Well done.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I'm using a lot of stereo. Oh, what's that word? I'm using many ways, many technique.
Okay. Well, good. That's good. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, it was a pleasure to talk to you, and make sure you come back and see me again sometime, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye, Thea. All right. Let's see. Lillian, I want to get you up, but there are a bunch of people in line, so please be patient, okay? Let's talk to Ingrid was next, I believe. Ingrid?
Hello.
Hi, Ingrid. Can you wait just one moment, please? Hold on.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, Ingrid. So you're in Colombia?
Yeah, I'm from Colombia.
Okay. From Bogota or where?
I've been seeing you for 3 years, and this is my first time that I am talking with you.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that's nice to know. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So what can I do for you today?
Okay. I've been studied English for maybe 12 years, but the last year I've been studied maybe every day. I hear music or hello talk, or I have friends who talk in English, and I paid a course last year, right now I am studying in a course,
Mm-hmm.
but I would like to know how can I improve maybe the speed or the fluently, because I understand the most of things that you say,
Mm-hmm.
but it's difficult for me sometimes speak a little bit more fast.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, so here's my first question. Why do you need to speak fast?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Maybe.
You don't know. You assume that fast language is good language. But that's just not true. Many people watch me because they think I don't speak fast and it sounds good and they can understand it. And that's just true. Language is like music. Music is not only good if it's fast. Music is also good when it's slow. Music is good when it's a medium speed. So language is just like music. There are some times when slower is better, and there are some times when faster is better. But it depends on the situation. And just speaking quickly does not mean you speak well. So don't worry about that, is what I would say first. Second, I would say that the majority of people who talk about wanting to be fluent or wanting to speak more quickly, the problem is you're taking too much time in your mind because you're translating things. That's the problem. If you're translating things, then you are, it's too slow. It's too slow for you to speak quickly. So that's why I tell everybody that the secret of language is to practice thinking the language. If you can use the language in your mind, then it will be ready when you want to use it with your mouth. And that's why I keep telling people, just think in English, think in English, think in English every day. All right? But for you, for speaking faster, right now, I think you sound great. You don't sound too slow. You don't sound too fast. You sound like you're speaking normally. So
Okay.
okay,
I would like to tell you something.
okay.
I have a problem.
Mhm.
I have big problem when I hear someone, for example, native from USA, and the person speaks very fast. I can't understand,
Yeah,
and
okay.
I think, okay, if I speak a little bit, if I achieve um, to speak a little bit fast, maybe I will understand when, for example, someone that is a native person from another country, I I maybe I will understand him.
So let me ask you a question. If you are walking with a friend and your friend is walking much faster than you, and you're trying to talk to your friend, but they're walking too fast, should you walk faster or should you ask your friend to slow down?
Um, I okay.
That's okay.
I
Take your time. Take your time. Take your time.
okay.
It's okay. Did you hear my question? Or do you need to go?
Oh yeah, I need to go.
Oh, okay.
A
It's
little,
okay.
yeah.
No.
Just one moment,
Okay.
please.
All right. That's okay. Take your time.
Okay, thank you so
All right.
much.
That's all right. If you
Okay.
want to raise your hand and come back, you can. Okay. So,
Okay.
all right. Good luck with your problem. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Okay.
So my point was, if you're walking with a friend and they're walking too fast, should you ask them to slow down or should you walk faster? You could do either one, right? However, I think most people would just say, "Can you slow down?" Okay? Unless if the purpose of your walk is exercise, that's different. I'm just saying you're out for a nice walk. You're not out to exercise. You're out for a nice walk. And one friend is walking too quickly. Do you ask them to slow down, or do you just walk faster? Most people, I think, will ask their friend to slow down. So why am I saying this? Because if you're in a conversation with someone and they are speaking too fast, what should you do? You should ask them to slow down. That's why it matters. It matters because when someone speaks too fast, instead of freaking out and saying they speak too fast, I can't do it, just ask them to slow down. That's the first thing you should do. All right? And I have to do that often when I speak Chinese. Sometimes people speak too fast, and I have to ask them, please, slow down. Okay? It's not that much to ask. It's a small thing to ask. It's a very small thing to ask. So, don't worry so much. Just ask them to slow down. Okay? You can make an effort to walk with them. Of course you can, and you should. You should try to push your ears to listen to people when they speak fast. You should try. It's good practice. But if you can't, or if you need to be able to speak to someone, then ask them to slow down. Okay? So, listen, everybody. Unfortunately, I need to go. It's been 1 hour. I need to go because it's Mother's Day, and I have a private lesson, and I also have to go make some food for my mother. So, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And I will have another live stream tomorrow, so come back and see me tomorrow. Okay? But your listening exam doesn't slow down. You're right. That's different. That's for an exam. We're talking about real life in most cases. All right? If you were taking an exam, I would have a different answer for you. All right? But life is not an English test. Okay? So, all right. I have to go. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Take care.